There's a lot to unpack in the show, I would say. It's wild, it's fun, but it has a true emotional core. And even though it's hilarious, it really has substance there.
Where shall we go now?
I have men's things. Madame Georgina Dimov.
Emperor?
Take the Empress to the other ladies and speak of hats.
Of course.
While The Great may be set in the 18th century, the miniseries takes on themes that we can all relate to.
With Catherine, she's finding her power and she makes mistakes, and hopefully the characters are relatable to everyone as well.
Everyone's kind of slightly afraid of him because of his whims and you don't know what he might do next. But also he's someone that, because of that, is quite scared and wants to be loved and people to care for him. And he didn't have that from his parents. So he's kind of a broken child in many ways.
The real Catherine the Great had a notorious sexual appetite, something the writers were keen to explore on the small screen with a sense of humour.
The Raunch, the sauce, you don't want to do some sex scenes or anything just for the sake of doing them. And the tone of these is very different to anything I've ever read before. There's always some bizarre element to the scene. It's like a group of people all kind of cheering these characters on whilst they try and create an air.
There is a lot of sex in the show, but it's done in a very specific way. A way that I don't know if I've seen sex done in a show. It's not, like you say, not just done for the sake of, all right, getting naked. I mean, honestly, most of our sex scenes were not even naked. We were saying because all the girls were in these corsets.
Elle Fanning is not just the lead actress in a corset in the miniseries. She also took a seat in the producer's chair.
For a long time now, I've had a dream of getting to develop my own projects and be a part of things more from the ground up. I learned so much from everyone a part of it and all the other fellow producers. They really listened to me.
And while this may be a period piece, there's plenty of wit and clever writing to give it a modern-day edge.
I loved you.
And you feel this has affected that love detrimentally?
The fact you're trying to kill me, indeed, it has cast a pall.
Tony, the creator and writer, has such a brilliant voice, and it's so irreverent and witty and sharp. And
Tony writes brilliant characters, obviously, but then each member of the cast brings such quirkiness and difference and great performances to each one that you don't expect, or I wasn't expecting from reading on the page. You just fall in love with each one of them, and then they evolve really, really wonderfully throughout the show as well. One person that you might perceive to be one thing at the beginning, by the time you reach episode 7 or 8, they're completely different, and you get really, really attached to them, I think.
I think that it's going to be a great escape for people during this time. I hope so.
You can catch all episodes of The Great streaming now on Hulu. On the Red Carpet is counting down to the Emmys. Join us as nominees are announced July 28th and find out who wins the Primetime Emmy Awards September 20th on ABC.